Traditional home remedies should be the option for minor problems. The tragedy is that the knowledge of herbal medicine accumulated and used over centuries is now fast disappearing, and we are trying to bring it back.
The Keidunran Nature Conservation Fund of Japan has supported a new initiative to promote biodiversity on herbal gardens through the efforts of children. The program draws for the experience of other NGOs like Picchandikulam in Auroville. A series of 2-day programs have been initiated. On the first day, the children learn to recognize different herbs and to appreciate their uses. The focus is on a set of 15 common and useful herbs. Children get hands-on experience on planting and taking care of these herbs. On the second day, the camp moves to the village. It begins with a walk in and around the village, identifying the diverse herbs that occur naturally in the area. During the day, the children plant herbal gardens in the village and also begin documenting the biodiversity of their village. The next step is to promote bio-intensive gardening of vegetables and fruits through organic farming and the use of effective microorganisms.
With the help of the Auroville community near Pondicherry, we are training women and children to grow organic fruits and vegetables. We hope that the nutritional level in the villages will improve, and the women will also earn money by selling the excess production.
The production of spirulina has been promoted in the project.
Spirulina is a blue-green algae that has a very high nutritional content. Many studies have shown that children benefit greatly by taking a spoonful of spirulina powder. It has been hailed as a wonder food and is now promoted in costly capsules by the pharmaceutical industry. In our project, however, it is cultured by village women right in their backyards.
The women work with small tanks. They have to agitate the water at suitable intervals and also add a few ingredients at the appropriate time. Finally, they dry the spirulina powder in the sun, then clean and pack it.
The most interesting thing is that these women, who had no idea of spirulina or its production before, have now become quite adept at using this technology.
The powder is given to the local children as capsules or mixed with snacks.
We are in the process of expanding spirulina production to meet the needs of all the children. We also plan to conduct controlled studies to measure its impact on their health. But already we have seen some dramatic improvements in some cases.
The project has also promoted alternate building technologies in the area. All the children's centers and other project buildings follow the ideas of Laurie Baker, the renowned architect.
Baker, a British architect, has been living in India for more than 50 years. Influenced by Mahatma Gandhi, he has been promoting ecological designs using local materials.
The Baker buildings use less cement and concrete and are also easier to maintain. As a result of the project, Baker's ideas are catching on in the area. The energy needs of the people are also being addressed. Solar energy is being promoted for lighting and possibly also for cooking.
With the help of the Auroville community, we have started a pilot program on solar energy. The idea is to get the women in these villages to rent out solar lanterns as a micro business. They will be trained to charge the lanterns and also to maintain them. The lanterns also come in useful at the children's centers during power failures. We also plan to experiment with solar cooking.
There is an increasing awareness among the women and children about ecological issues. They appreciate that environmental conservation will only increase the quality of their lives.
What are our hopes? Given time and reasonable resources, we are confident of making visible ecological changes in these villages. We hope that they will become true eco-villages with plenty of water, lush greenery, and extensive use of solar energy. The villages should also have an abundance of organic fruits and vegetables.
These women stand for hours in knee-deep water to collect shells. The age-old method comes in handy for them to separate the shells from the unwanted items. They fire the shells with coal in primitive kilns to produce lime, and finally what they get is a meager amount, losing much to the middlemen. A hard struggle indeed to eke out a minimal existence. This is often the story of Dalits or disadvantaged women on the eastern coast of South India in the state of Tamil Nadu. Many coastal villages here are inhabited by Dalit communities marginalized for years by the social, political, technological and ecological systems. For these landless people, their labor is the only resource. Women in these communities are under particular stress. They have to do housekeeping and cook for the family, collect firewood and water, take children to school, and then go to work themselves. It is a constant struggle against poverty, low levels of employment, and even domestic violence by alcoholic men. It is in this context that a group of concerned individuals opted to join the struggle of these people for a better life. They named their trust Anawim, meaning blessed poor in Hebrew, and began to work with the goal of empowering these women and improving their economic status.
Our first effort was to organize people in 10 villages, particularly women. We started setting up training centers for sewing and tailoring. After this, we organized the women into groups and gave them awareness building education. This was done through health education, social education, and also knowledge about themselves and their surroundings. As they went learning on, they were able to understand and develop a perspective towards their lives. At this point of time, we asked them to start savings among themselves and lend among themselves. With these savings, they were able to take money for small urgent needs and use them within the family. As a follow-up of this was need for income generation activities. To start income generation activities, they needed money, and we needed a partner who could come up with the resources. At this point of time, IOI came up with support, partnership, and all the consultation necessary. And with their consultation and support, we moved on to greater development activities.
It was in 1997 that the International Ocean Institute chose Anawim to be its field-level implementing partner in addressing coastal ecological issues and developing coastal communities. operating from its center in India, located at the Indian Institute of Technology Madras in the city of Chennai.
The International Ocean Institute has been working for 30 years now